Hello, back to Wada. My name is Beast. Today we're back with Futamata Ren'ai. Real quick, I'm upset. I'm upset. Why am I upset? Because I decided I would try to play Tears to Tiara in my hometown. But there's like literally no English translation for the PS3 remake. Now the original is perfectly translated. However, let's just here's let's just put it like this. The difference between the fucking remake and the original. Hold on. For example, let's take Lear. Let's take Lear for example. The difference between the original and the remake is stuff like this character design. Versus this character. Hold on, let me try and find a better picture. There we go. That's better. Done. Let's open the second browser for this one. So we have the immediate comparison. Like it's the difference is this character design. Whoops. It's this character design versus this character design. And like in this case you can still say, oh, it's like it's a case of taste. Like maybe you'll like that one more, maybe you like the other one more. Like, okay? In her case, it's up to interpretation, essentially. However, let's take her next. Suddenly it's the difference between for Morgan, it's this is the original. And this is the remake. Or hell, if we want to ignore the female characters and actually go for the male characters, this here is Arthur from the original. Meanwhile, on the other hand, this here is Arthur from the remake. Like, actually fits the fucking moniker they are given as a tribe of savages. And finally, let's take the main character. Let's take Around. Let me find a good picture. There we go. For Around specifically, I'm gonna show the remake design first. Yeah, this is the remake design. Looks good. Looks nice. He isn't wearing the red scarf. That's probably added later in the story for this one as well. Especially since I see a design here, but for that with that design, but the red scarf for the anime as well as for in Aquapazza. He always also wears the red scarf in Aquapazza because that's like a sign of him being a chief. That's not spoiler. That's literally the start of the story where that happens. This here is the original. Look at the fucking contrast. Yes, you know, I suppose while I'm at it, I should also show off Rhiannon. Like, all of this is even ignoring the fact that there's an entire additional character in the remake. But no, there's no official translation, at least none I can find. Hell, if one of y'all knows about an official translation for it, fucking tell me. I'm willing to restart a game. Like remake Rhiannon versus like original Rhiannon versus remake Rhiannon, aka also the Rhiannon that shows up in Aquapazza. Which, by the way, that tells you that they are far happier with the remake designs. That those are designs that all get into Aquapazza. So yeah, I'm mildly annoyed that there's no official translation for what's the name of the remake again? Fucking Garland of something. Garland of the Earth. Funny enough, there's screenshots of Tears to Tiara 2 here for some reason. Which I know is not the right one because that one's called Arrow the Overlord. Funny enough, I was like, when I started Tears to Tiara, like the actual like PC one, I was expecting a similar gameplay to fucking Utawarumono, you know, makes sense. That is not the fucking case. That is not the fucking case at all. It's a fucking RTS. But yeah, I'm mad, and if someone knows of an like even just machine translation for the PS3, I'll fucking take it. Because there are things you can intuit from in a machine translation. Also, probably the remake doesn't have H scenes, so I don't have to awkwardly sit there doing those, skipping. Yeah, fuck, you know what, might as well ask like in Rien. There you go. Anyways, let's stop wasting time. Never ever dealt with a more exhausting group before. Peace has finally returned to the dorm, and I'm spending the evening relaxing on the sofa with Miyako.
全部ナオのせいでしょ。人のせいにしないの。
I'm sick of everything being pinned on me.
ナオくん、飽きそう。
If you're well enough to announce that, then you're well enough to get yourself to the bathroom before you hurl.
吐いてすっきりしたいの。背中撫でて。
Go practice throwing up on your own. Still can't bring myself to leave her alone, so I end up rubbing her back and leading her to the bathroom.
ずっと不思議だったんだけど、ミヤコは諦めに嫉妬しないの？してるけど、ナオに文句言うほどじゃないから普段は黙ってるだけ。でも本当は心地穏やかじゃないんじゃないの？ ナオがキラメに発情するのはよろしくないと思ってる。私とのエッチに興奮しなくなるかもしれない。それは困る。他の子に興奮できないようにいっぱい絞り取っちゃうしかないね。発想が因縁そのもの。この私にはまだたどり着けない領域だとでも言うの？
Really is funny that the one that seemed like the dumb innocent one at the start is actually like the biggest fucking semen demon in this entire fucking game.
レイラもあんな風になっちゃダメだよ。大丈夫。いざとなったら私もナオのことを襲うから。
Jesus Christ.
ナオのおちんちんは私だけのものだと何度言えば分かってくれるの？
This man's being treated like the fucking communal dildo.
そういう問題じゃねえだろう。なんなんだこの不健全な量は。全部お前の責任だろなお。
And to be fair, he did nothing to Layla. Layla was like that from the start. What did I do this time? Come back from watching Kirame spewing, which doesn't even faze me at this point, to find you glaring at me. What's gotten you enough?
拗ねてない。添い寝してるだけ。
I'm about to get into bed when I find Miyako curled up on it. She's very much in the way, but I don't want to push her off, so I just leave her there. Usually you snuggle up in the blankets.
今日は暑いからそうしてないだけ。
Here I am, full of love for you, and this is how you treat me. What if things end up going the way you want them to?
だったら、どうして私のこと抱いてくれないの？
What, are you trying to seduce me? Am I supposed to pop a hard on at the side of a moody cat? Now you're overplaying it. If it bothered you that much, you wouldn't have lost interest and gone to ask Nagamin what dinner was. You're just horny, aren't you?
そう。ムラムラしてるだけ。ムラムラとイライラは表裏一体。
I got how you feel, but we've been doing it a ton lately. Remember how we said we should do it in moderation? Also, my cat could use some rest.
このダチンが。
Oh, that was mean. You don't want things to get stale, right? So let's not rush things. We can have sex whenever.
これがいつでもセックスができると勘違いし始めたクズ野郎の末路。
Give me a break. The alcohol's made me sleepy.
解消なしなお。じゃあ、今度いっぱいエッチしてね。
Yeah, whatever. It's a promise. I'm so tired that my eyelids are weighing themselves downwards. I'm sorry, Miyako, but I really need my sleep right now. I don't fucking trust this
や
cat.
っぱりエッチしたい。とても我慢できない。
You saw the line for a second. Russell. Usually acts like a total insomniac, but when he goes and tires himself out playing and falls asleep like a log... But then he goes and tires himself out playing and falls asleep like a log. He's such a child.
それがこん
He
な
looks so stupid when he's sleeping too, Miyako says. I'm to blame for now becoming an insomniac in the first place, but I think that's all better now. I've never seen him sleeping so peacefully beside me before, that's for sure.
なお。
No, I wanna
It's
fuck,
fine.
Miyako says. I give him a shake, but he just carries on snoring. He's sleeping away peacefully while his darling girlfriend is desperate to ride him, which makes it feel like we're in a rut. Although admittedly, things have always been like this between us.
ムラムラ。
Miyako says that she's very horny. I was under the impression that we'd be having sex this evening, so now I'm so pent up I can't stop myself. When I want to do something, I just can't stop myself, especially when the person I want to do it with is right beside me.
なおの。
You're so stupid now, she says. Oh, Jesus Christ, see you after the 8th sin. They are done fucking. Now ended up getting lonely without me, so he chased after me to snore the rest of the night away in my room. So long as we're in my bed, there's nothing stopping me.
ゆさゆさ。
約束通り明日になった。 Oh boy, it's morning now. You promised we could have... Okay, never mind. Maybe the 8th sin isn't over? But we just had sex, Granny Miyako.
ゆさゆさ。起きろ寝ぼすけ。
Wake up, sleepyhead. I wanna squeeze and suck on Kirame's titties.
昔の
He's
女
dreaming
の
about his
夢を見て
ex!
る。
I got so pissed off that I pulled the sheets right over his head. I hope he suffocates and has a nightmare.
ヒラメ、ナオがエッチしてくれない。どうしてそんなことを私に言ってくるの？
I come to Kirame, who was basking in the sunlight streaming through the window for help.
だってキラメ元カノでしょ。それを言ったらミヤコは今カノだし、元カノみたいなものじゃないの。確かに目から鱗。もしかしてミヤコ眠いの？欲求不満で満足のいく睡眠が取れていない。これは由々しき事態。全部ナオが悪い。ついでにちょっとだけ昨日のキラメが悪い。ミヤコがイライラしてる。珍しい。違う、ムラムラしてるだけ。似たようなものじゃないの？キラメはムラムラしないの？ナオとエッチしたんでしょ？今日のミヤコめっちゃ突っ込んだこと聞いてくる。結局ナオとは何回ぐらいしたの？最初の1回だけ。1回だけ？ミヤコにびっくりされた。地味に初めてかも。ちょっと嬉しい。
I failed to understand why she's so happy that she managed to startle me.
なお、私にはマンネリ感じ始めてるクズ野郎だけど、キラメとならもっとしたがるはずなのに。ちなみにミヤコは付き合う前にナオくんとどれぐらいしたの？3、4回？結構してる。なんだかんだ性欲に抗えなかった。一度覚えた禁断の味はそう簡単に忘れられない。ナオにダメって言われてからはしてなかったけど。そうなんだ。私もあと少しナオくんと付き合ってたらやりまくりだったのかな。キラメ、欲求不満ならナオ貸してあげようか。ナオくん貸し出しできるの？いらないけど。こういうの寝取らせっていうの。ナオクズだから他の女抱かせたらまた私にムラムラするはず。ミヤコ、本当にナオくんのこと好きなの？キラメのことは好きだよ。ダメよ、女の子同士でなんて。性的な意味ではキラメのおっぱいチューチューしてみたいとは思ったことあるけど、もちろん友達としてね。結構横島な目でおっぱい見られてるし、ナオくんみたいなこと言ってる。
君たちさ、朝っぱらから何をワイダンしとるのかね。
なごみおばあちゃんだ。目が全然開いてない。おばあちゃんお腹減った。ご飯。
ワイダンより食欲なのかい？育ち盛りだね。
なごみん、もういい売れ具合だけどムラムラする夜があったりしないの？
売れとか言うなし。ご飯抜きにするよ。
そしたらなごみんのおっぱい吸う。チューチュー。ずっと思ってたけど今日のミヤコやっぱり変。
発情期だからね。この時期はよく私にもお尻スリスリしてくるよ。
そんな夏の風物詩みたいに言われても。なに？ワイダン？私も混ぜて。もっとめんどくさいのが起きてきた。どうしてこういう時だけ早起きするの？レイラ、男の子を性的に誘惑する方法教えて。もちろんいいよ。意気揚々と話に混ざってきたのはいいけど、経験のなさが響いてる。キラメが意地悪してくる。こうなったら私もナオとエッチする。ミヤコ、ナオ貸して。レイラはダメ。本格的に寝取られそう。
朝からなんて頭の悪い会話してんだこいつら。もう大学生だろ？
大学生が社会的に一番頭の悪いことする時期だと思うよ。
There's a point.
そういうお前はもっと遊んでこい。だから小娘たちに舐められるんだぞ。
ブーブー。
うちの寮生たちは役に立たないということが分かった。
Though I'd rather not call on them, I do have more reliable acquaintances. Horny does what horny must, I suppose.
ルイルイ、助けてルイルイ。
あんたね、あのクズみたいな呼び方すんじゃないわよ。
I happened to catch sight of Riri, aka Rui, during our lectures. I go to her for help. He sighs deeply as I explain what's going on, and then...
そんなのコスプレに決まってんじゃないの。男って単純だから定番よ、定番。
ルイルイこそはちょっとお下品。
お下品？あのキュートで完璧なフォルムをお下品呼ばわり？
それに私、体型的にあんまりエロいコスプレ衣装似合わない。
確かにバイト先でしてるネコミココスは適正だけど、エロくはないわね。逆にそれがいいんだけど。
We're talking about Rui's hobbies, so she's getting extremely passionate.
ベタだけど、昔の制服でも着てあげたらいいんじゃないの？
制服一致は初めてするときにした。
何それ自慢？青春学生セックス自慢？はあ、これだからリア充は死ねばいいのよ。
ねえ海野さん、ルイみたいな役立たずよりどうして真っ先に私に相談してこないの？
Because you won't be of any help.
当てつけみたいにまだその呼び方するから嫌い。やだ、怖いなあ。他でもない君たちのキューピッドである私なんだから、もうちょっと感謝してくれたっていいと思うんだけど。それに昨日またキラメのこと泣かせたからやっぱり嫌い。私なんてキラメに思いっきり引っ叩かれたのに、そんな役回りばっかりで嫌なっちゃうな。
よく言うわね。こんだけ生きってて男性経験一番少ないのあんたじゃないの。そんなやつのアドバイスなんて欲しくないでしょ。
古賀くんと付き合ってたんだから、経験は SNS で自撮り上げて調子乗ってるだけのルイよりあります。私関係ないとこで喧嘩始まったし、今のうちに逃げよう。あー、こらこら、みゃーこちゃん逃げないの。私の目が黒いうちは逃亡なんて許さないんだから。にゃ、確かに男性経験はほとんどないけど、私古賀くんのクズさに関しては誰よりも造形が深い自信があるの。
それは私も負けてないわ。
底辺同士で張り合わないで。ズバリ、海野さんは特に何もしなくていい。このラスボスかませだった。
ごめん、こればかりはユアに同意だわ。どうせやりたくなったらやるでしょう。話聞く限り単に眠かっただけみたいだし。
まあ古賀くんのことをもっと喜ばせたいっていうのならまた話は別だけど、話だけなら聞いてあげる。
ああ、これユアにおもちゃにされるわね。知ったこっちゃないけど。
はい、というわけで今回私たちがやってきたのはこちらのお店です。
なんなのよこのいかがわしそうなお店は。
その通り、いかがわしいお店なのです。コンビニチキンうまー。
I mentioned some chicken as Nobita leads us to an adult toy store.
まさか文字通りおもちゃ使うつもりだとは思わなかったわ。
ここ通るたび見かけてたから一度来てみたかったんだよね。合法的な理由がなかったからその機会がなくてさ。合法おもちゃパーティー？
どんどん言い方怪しくなっていくのやめなさいよ。別に相手いなくたって一人で使えるでしょ、ユアも。
え？ルイ、もしかしておもちゃ使ったことある系オナニー女子なの？
ユア、あんた声でかいのよ。
じゃあルイルイ、オナニーしなルイルイなの？
ふざったさがあのクズ野郎にどんどん寄っていってるわね。
ちょっとルイ、オナニーするかどうかは重要な質疑ポイントでしょ。ちゃんと答えて。
ああ、もううっさいわね。オナニーぐらいするに決まってるでしょ。常識ないの？
常識ないぐらい大きな声出てる。
Really notice this. That passes by gawking at us and goes scarlet
ま
faced.
た勝ってしまった。敗北を知りたい。のぶたさんはどれぐらいオナニーするの？いやいや、何そのあたかもしているみたいな決めつけた質問は。私がオナニーなんてするわけないじゃん。
一人暮らしだし絶対してるわね。
オナニーしてるの恥ずかしがる思春期の学生みたいなこと言ってる。うっざー。ねえ、君たちさ、私のイメージってもんがあるでしょ。こんななりしといてオナニー狂いだったら男たちの理想を壊しちゃうじゃん。それってどうなのかなーって思わない？
No, that implicates that implies that it is actually the case, and therefore it must not come out because it will crush their dreams.
男も清楚ぶってる女が実はオナニー狂いの方が興奮すると思う。なおは間違いなくそっちのタイプ。 なおのこと素直に首を縦に振れなくなったね。なおくんだけに。
しょうもないこと言ってんじゃないわよ、むっつりスケベユア。
むっつりスケベって今時言わなくない？
お得意の話題そらしも無駄よ。ちゃんとあんたの口からオナニーしてるって自白しない限り、何を言っても賛同は得られないと思いなさい。
同調圧力ってよくないな。何さ、そんなにオナニーしてるのが偉いの？ねえ、一人で性欲解消するしかないって悲しくならないの？私はもうナオのおちんちんないと生きていけない。
ちょっと、あんたもオナニー派じゃなかったの？この裏切り者。
オナニーもセックスも好き。みんな違ってみんないい。どっちがいいかなんて、そんな不毛な争いにこそ終止符を打つべき。そうだよね。オナニーもセックスも好きだったり嫌いだったりしてもいいよね。私はどっちも嫌いってことで、そこんとこよろしく。仕方ない。性欲解消にオナニーするしかない。かわいそうなお友達のためにも付き合ってあげる。元はといえば、海野さんの性の悩み解消のために私が提案したんだからね。
Jesus Christ! Do I need to censor this? You know what? I feel like I need to censor this. I'll probably censor this just to be safe. Yeah, do I need to know? Probably just like the Yua up in the corner. Or, I wonder, is the big ass dildo okay? I don't know, actually. There's something funny about Miyako just swinging around like a fucking lasso. Oh fuck, I forgot to note that in the extra time. 26, like 50, maybe.
あれはでかすぎ。波のガバマンでも入りきらない。
ちなみに、あのクズのチンポはどれぐらいなのよ。
ルイはクズチンポに興味津々なのである。
うるさいわね。身近な例として比較対象には一番いいでしょうが、ちょうどここにクズチンポ経験者もいるんだから。
どうもクズチンポ経験者にゃ。いくらアダルトショップにいるからってチンポ連呼は良くないと思うにゃ。
にゃーつけたらお下品な会話も薄まると思ってんじゃないわよ。
ノリ悪。そこでルイもにゃーつけたら海野さんが突っ込むという会話のループが完成したというのに。だからルイはダメなんだよ。喧嘩しないで。お詫びにナオのチンポのサイズを教えてあげるから。はい、このぐらい。
なんかブルブルしてんだけど。
おー、なんかイボイボまでついてるし、こんな黒いんだ。
思ったよりもでかいわね。嘘でしょ？こんなのちゃんと入るの？
人の膣のあたりまじまじと見ながら比較するのやめてもらえる？さすがにキュンキュンしてくる。女友達に膣見られてキュンキュンするのはおかしくない？それ成果の素質あるよ。
人の名前を性癖の代名詞みたいに使わないであげなさいよ。さすがに哀れだわ。
Like the worst part is that the CG would probably be okay for the most part if there was just not the nudie Rui shoving something somewhere up in the corner.
でもこんなのが入るとは思えない。試しに突っ込んでみていい？ルイに。
どうしてそこで私になるのよ。エセクズチンポ突っ込むなら都でいいでしょ。
だって彼氏持ちのガバマンに突っ込むよりオナマスルイに突っ込むのが丸いでしょ。
誰がオナニーマスターよ。やり方も頻度も人並みよ。
嘘だー。ルイのことだから絶対お気に入りのコスプレしながらキャラになりきって両辱妄想オナニーしてるって。いやー、そっちはお尻の穴ルイルイ。 。
くだらないこと言ってんじゃないわよ。今すぐこのデカマラバイブをあんたのその減らず口に突っ込んでやるわ。
このイボイボ痛そう。本当に気持ちいいのか、のぶたさんかルイで試す必要は確かにあると思う。リアクション的にはルイで試すのが最適だよね。私に突っ込んでもはーってなるだけかもだし。
いつも余裕ぶってるあんたがアヘ顔でヒーヒーあえぐ姿の方が絶対に需要あるじゃないの。
せっかくだからこっちのもっと大きな方にしよう。入れるとちょうど栗が当たるところにハンマーみたいなのついてる。
なんなのこの凶悪なバイブは。もはや拷問器具じゃないの。
What is in this conversation
め
at
っ
this
ちゃ回
point?
転してるし、えぐー。ほら、ルイルイ、こういうの好きでしょ、ルイルイ。
ちょっとあんた、それこっちに向けないでよ。見てるだけで寒気がしてくるわ。
You just fucking know that the clerk is off to the side like, I regret coming into work today.
この中に一人、彼氏すらいたことのないかわいそうなオナニー女子がいると聞いて。
ちょっとユア、目がマジじゃないの。まさかこんな場所でミヤコも見てないで止め。
おお、これでおまんことお尻同時に突っ込める。つまり私が最強。
二刀流バイブ。
私のは口に突っ込めばちょうどいいね。さあルイ、日頃のオナニーの成果ちゃんと見せてよね。
だからやめなさいって言ってるでしょ。あんたたちのせいで店員さんに怒られたじゃないの。
しょんぼルイルイ。ルイが処女とは思えない大きな声出すからでしょ。私のせいにしないでくれる？
処女関係ないでしょうが。はあ、それで何？ここにミヤコ連れてきたのはクズに相手してもらえないなら自分で処理しろってことなの？
あ、楽しみすぎて私としたことが当初の目的をすっかり忘れてた。危ない危ない。
I thought she was just using it as an excuse to bully Rui, but allegedly she's actually thought this through.
ここには2人のセックスを盛り上げるグッズもあるわけでしょ。例えばほら。
何よこれ、尻尾？
The other is some kind of plug that has a fluffy tail attached to
あ
it.
れ、ルイの方が詳しいと思ったけど、よくコスプレで尻尾つけてる人もみんな尻穴にこういうの突っ込んでるんじゃないの？
Not how that works.
とんでもない偏見やめなさいよ。どうしてそこまで体張らないといけないの？
Well, wouldn't that would just straight up be like the wrong placement for a tail? A tail starts at the tailbone. That's not where your asshole is. Like, if anything, the cosplayers would avoid that because that would be anatomically incorrect.
コスプレって体張ってやるもんだってルイ言ってたじゃん。
Yeah, but again, it would just straight up be not right. Like, the placement would be wrong.
だからって尻穴まで掘らなくていいのよ。
この尻尾つけたらナオが喜んでくれるの？もちろん尻尾だけじゃダメだよ。せっかくだから耳もつけないと。耳なら生やせる。ポン。
本当に生えてきた？前から気になってたんだけど、その耳ちゃんと実体あるの？
絶対に触ったらダメ。この世の真理に触れてしまうから絶対にダメなんだからね。ふり？もふもふ。
嘘でしょ。もふもふできる。
Hold on, the fucking ears are real? The fucking ears are real? That just fucking changes the game. What the fuck? Huh? The fuck are you talking about?
そこも猫っぽく鳴きなさいよ。
私はミヤコ、猫ではない。
本当にこんなのであのクズが喜ぶの？
そこはほら、古賀くんを知り尽くしている海野さんの工夫次第ってことで。いざとなったらこれをナオのお尻にぶち込めば解決。
横でブブブブ振動させないで。さっきのトラウマが。
果たして海野さんは古賀くんを興奮させられるのか。 それとも古賀くんがお尻の処女を失うのか。目が離せない展開となってまいりました。なおを喜ばせるためにやっているのであって、信太さんを楽しませるためにやってるんじゃない。ねえ、そんな意地悪言ってると古賀くんにまた二股させちゃうぞ。今度はルイトがいいかな。
死んだって嫌なんだけど。
お尻にこれ突っ込まれるか二股か、究極の選択。
どうしてかたくなにお尻に突っ込もうとしてるのよ。
だってこんなのに処女膜ぶち破られるのさすがのルイだって嫌でしょ。私なりの優しさなんだけどな。
善人ぶりたいなら今すぐその凶悪バイブを棚に戻しなさいよ。
二人ともなんだかんだ仲良し。めでたしめでたし。
They were acting like they were fighting a while ago, but it seems they've made up after exchanging blows. And I've bought the toys I need to make Now happy, so I'm satisfied. Okay, we're still fine. Hey, Kidam, have you seen Miyako anywhere?
Miyako? 見てないけど。
Where'd that damn cat wander off to? She masturbated right next to me while I was sleeping, and I'm fucking horny. I got the feeling we spoke about it earlier this morning, but I was too tired to give a damn.
末永くお幸せに、バカップル。
Why are you being all moody?
ラブラブセックスした仲なのに、冷めてるのはナオコの方じゃないの？
You were scared and crying. It was so cute and sexy. I'll never forget it for as long as I live.
もう思い出にされてるし。うん、いいもん別に。
You wanna fuck me again that badly? I'm sure Miyako will allow it.
しないってば。ナオくん、二股バレてから開き直りすぎじゃないの？
I'm failing to live up to my two-timing asshole status here. I've got to throw in some asshole moves every now and again, or people will get mad at me. That, and I really do want to have sex with you.
なんでこんなのとしちゃったんだろう。私のバカバカ。
I did keep on telling you that I've never slept with you for the first time. Slept with you the first time. You should just count yourself lucky I got to you before some other asshole could trick you. I'm the only one who's allowed to see you cry you got that.
都のことを選んだナオくんにそんなこと言われても全く響かない。
Still don't really get why, to be honest. You think I'm really capable of loving her?
これ以上ないってぐらいラブラブしてるわよ。二人とも変なことばっかり言うけど。
Huh. Well, if you say so, Mr. Cho.
あのキラメが大人っぽいこと言ってる。超泣きそう。それはそれとして、ナオくんは一度ひっぱたいた方がいいと思うな。
憂さ晴らしに俺が一発殴っておくわ。
なお。
Welcome back, Miyako. Where were you? I've been craning my neck out the window while waiting for you to come back for so long it's all stretched out.
キリンさん。
Listen here, kitty. You're gonna go take a bath right this instant. We promised we'd have sex today, and I'm in top form right now. We can go till morning if you want.
本当に信太さんの言う通りだ。
Huh? What'd you just say to me? That bitch better not have been telling you shit again. The sudden incomprehensible mention of the final boss has me on max alert.
なおのこと喜ばせたい。
Oh, I appreciate that. But why does it sound so ominous?
支度するからあっち向いてて。
Okay. Now the anticipations are really building. I turn to face the wall as requested. I hear rustling as Miyako gets out whatever she needs to.
なお、いいよ。
I'm good for what?
にゃんにゃん。
Okay, skipping the 8th scene. They're done fucking, but she's also naked right now, so can't show yet. Hey, Miyako.
何？
What? Miyako says. Why are you sulking?
すねて
I'm
な
not
いで。
sulking, Miyako says. Yes, you are, liar. Miyako demanded that we be more romantic, so I decided to at least spend the afterglow pressed up against her, and before I knew it, we ended up like this. Though I'm not sure, from an outsider's perspective, it still looks more like we're getting down and dirty than anything else.
だってなお。
Because you seem unsatisfied, Miyako says. Even though you wrung so much out of me that my balls are empty, and you still want to go again, Miyako? When does mating season end?
私の
The
性
sex
欲は
drive is
至って
exceedingly
標準
normal,
的。
Miyako says the girl who's rubbing up against me. I'm marking you so no wicked women tries to get close to you. And yes, it did say wicked women tries. But that won't work unless they're also a cat. Meow, Miyako says. That didn't sound very cat-like. Just weird. Stop nuzzling your chin into my head, Miyako says. I'm marking you back. Nuzzle, nuzzle, Miyako says. Is there in a good mood? Still don't get you. A woman's heart is as fickle as an autumn sky, Miyako says. But we're in the middle of summer. You're always running so hot. I wonder what'll happen when you finally cool down that much. I'm not becoming your body pillow, Miyako says. You already are, though? Yeah, because it's not one-sided, Miyako says. If anything, I'd say it's more like you're the one cuddling me. You need to be equally as romantic with me, then, Miyako says. You'd be creeped out if I suddenly got all romantic with you. True, Miyako says. She starts happily nuzzling her head up against me for some reason. I guess anything goes for her as long as the two of us are alone together. Same goes for me, really. Oh? Meow, 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 meow? Huh? Miyako says. Meow. I just shuddered from how repulsive that was, Miyako says. I'll bet. I've gotten embarrassed myself now, so I nuzzle back against her to hide it. Getting kind of plump. Because all the women around me are evil. They've made me neglect my health, Miyako says. Yeah, right. You're all too happy to join in whenever they're eating. I'm in my chubby Miyako era, Miyako says. Can't imagine that happening. Don't put yourself down like that. Don't rub your hands all over me. It tickles, Miyako says. There's something new in there. I did not know that there was a sequel to Tears to Tiara. Probably not translated either. Yep. Because that one is a sequel to the remake specifically. Give me some of your smooth, springy skin. You've been looking healthier lately now that you're able to sleep even when I'm around, Miyako says. It's gotten easier to sleep, but you're still coming into my room every night to drain me dry. That's just what you do at night. I know exactly how to moderate myself, Miyako says. You went at it so hard today, it feels like we did a whole week's worth, so let's just hold off till next week. What am I, your ejaculation aid, Miyako says. That's a hell of a phrase. Where'd you learn it? From Nobuta, fucking course. Fitting for her, but what's all this about? Are you two friends or not? I can't figure it out. Friendly enough to chat through emojis, Miyako says. Can you even call that friendly? We get along fine other than when she tells me I should be grateful to her, which is after everything she says, Miyako says. That pisses you off so obviously, it's hilarious. Anyway, how are you getting along with Kirame? I've been worried about you too. We're great friends. You should be more worried about her than me though, Miyako says. I am worried. Worried that she's stress-eating takoyaki. It's fine, I'm right there eating with her when she has her light night snacks. What about you though? Are you okay without the two-timing, Miyako says. Quit acting like it's some kind of addiction. You're my one and only now. I love you now. But you'd have sex with Kirame if she came on to you, begged and begged, and swore I'd never find out, Miyako says. I wouldn't. Though I'd clenched my teeth hard enough to produce blood when I turned her down. So you do want to bang her, Miyako says. You'd figure it out right away if I lied to you, so I figure I should just be honest. Are you angry? Meow, Miyako says. There's a pressure to her purring that tells me she wants me to pamper her more. It's hot, but I pull her closer to me anyway, so that I can stroke her back, which she stretches out just like a cat. Now I guess how needy you can be from looking at you. You need to stop using meows to play dumb. But it's cute, so I'll allow it. Told you to not call me cute. Miyako says. What's your problem? Things are finally getting romantic. I realize it's kind of awkward between us. So I'll have you know I'm trying to take a relationship past that stage.
ナオとイチャつ
Our
くこ
daily
とになる
lives
と
will be in danger
日
if
常
we
生
get too
活に支
comfortable
障をき
flirting,
たす
Miyako says. How
早
so?
めに嫉
From
妬さ
Kiramo,
れ
she'll
る
get jealous,
かわい
jealous
そう
poor thing, Miyako says. So you feel sorry for her, but not me.
思わない
Not at all,
クズ
you're
野
an
郎
asshole, Miyako says. You're the one who stole me away from from Kirame, Miyako.
私に罪
Stop
を
trying
背
to
負わ
pin
せ
your
よう
guilt
と
on
し
me,
ないで
Miyako says. Sorry, I thought someone wanted us to break apart together. Or were you just trying to act cool in the moment?
ナオ
Are you sure you made the right choice in picking me, Miyako says. What's gotten you all anxious? Is my love not enough for
だ
you?
ってキラメの
I
方
mean,
が
Kirame's
可
way
愛いしエ
cuter,
ッ
way
チだし
sexier, and
たこ
she's
焼きだよ
takoyaki, Miyako says. I struck Miyako, who's clearly still worried about what happened yesterday. That went from compliment to not very quickly. Besides, you're cute, sexy, and Miyako.
他に褒めると
Don't
こ
you
な
have
か
any
っ
other
たの
compliments for me? Miyako says. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you more than anything.
なんかの呪
I'm
文
performing a summoning ritual, Miyako says. Showing someone you love them is tough, damn it. Wanna have sex again?
全然落
Your
ち
dick
て
isn't
ムク
getting
ムク
hard
さ
at
せ
all,
る流
Miyako
れ
says. Less thinking, more fucking. That'd make the world a happier place.
ビビって中出
Not
し
that I
回避した
expected,
男とは
not what I
思えない
expected
発
to
言
hear from the guy who was too scared to come inside me, Miyako says. No one would ever think I did that. Not now that I'm a genuine fuckboy with multiple cream pies to my name. And that's all your fault, Miyako.
うえい
Woohoo, Miyako says. You sleepy?
Mm.
Yeah, Miyako says. Sleep time then.
なお
Think you'll be able to sleep?
Memories
Miyako
of-
says. Hey, Miyako. Don't you think it would be amazing to fall asleep while having sex?
してみる
Wanna try? Miyako says. Sure, but you're on top.
このク
You're
ズ野
such
郎
an
が
asshole, Miyako says. I thought the whole point was to help me fall asleep.
もういい
Just forget it.
Neru.
Night, Miyako says. You've relapsed into being a sulky, Miyako. You don't seriously intend to sleep like this, do you?
いや
That was too fast. She must have been tired after all that sex we had. That's sad, I'm getting sleepy too. Even though Miyako's right here, pressed all up against me. If only we could have been like this from the beginning. Why did it take us so long to get here? I only think this way because of everything I've been through. Well, I doubt we ever would have been capable of doing this had I not two-timed with the other girls. Well, strictly speaking, I doubt we could have been capable of this had I not run away from Miyako and arrived at the beach, but I won't sweat the details. You did a good job chasing after me, Miyako. I struck her head and hugged her gently so as to not wake her. Holding her between my arms, I allowed myself to collapse backwards and shut my eyes. I'm gonna get a good night's sleep tonight.
あれもしかして私だけ仲間外れにされてる
Kirame wasn't invited to go to the adult toys shop and she's left out. Oh, I feel great today. Once again, I'm made aware of just how important a good night's sleep is. Yeah, the bangs out of my eyes still refuse to go away. I wonder if it's because of the pigmentation or something. It's a total mystery. Miyako's gone out with her friends for the first time in ages, which means I've got some quality alone time. Stopped seeing her friends even half as much as when we started dating, which was probably her way of being considerate. But now we've gotten used to our new lives, and that fresh, exciting feeling is starting to wear off. What's most important, however, is peace. I was always anxious that I'd get found out while I was two-timing. Might not have been afraid of the consequences, but my mind was constantly wondering what would happen next. So I never really had a chance to relax.
ナオくんちょっと
What's up, Nagamini? You look serious.
いいから早く来なさい
What the hell? I raised my guard. Nagumi's acting strangely in a way that makes me feel like my peaceful days might be about to break open.
ナオくんに電話うちの寮の固定電話に
Huh? They'll use the landline in this day and age. Gotta be some kind of shady sales person to ignore them.
ナオくんが声聞いてそれでもいいのなら切って私には判断できないから
Now that's concerning. Hello, you better not be trying to sell me. Sure enough, the moment I hear that voice, at the moment my peaceful days crumble into dust.
おい、本当にいいのか？
It's gonna be a pain in the ass, but I've got to do this alone.
都連れて行けって言ってるんじゃねえよ。俺がついて行ってやるって言ってんだ。
Have you always had to stick up your ass?
そんだけバカ言えるなら平気か。お前ももう大人だもんな。なごみに海で拾われた時とは違うか。
Thanks for coming all this way to see me off, but I promise you I'm fine. It's no big deal, really.
よくもまあ、向こうの言い分をそうもたやすく信頼できるもんだな。
Lying's the one thing a douchebag doesn't do. We just avoid saying shit that gets us in hot water. So yeah, trust him as one douchebag to another.
なんかあったらすぐ連絡してこいよ。
Yo scratches the back of his head in exasperation and heads back off towards the dorm. Looks like a jackass, but he's got a heart of gold, really. That's Nogamin's little bro for you. Well, anyway. I'm heading now to Miyoko's home, which is, of course, also the Koga household now. I was summoned so that I could deal with all the stuff I left behind when I vacated the premises. It was an order, more or less, with no regard for my circumstances. Obviously, that's not good enough of a reason for me to bring Miyako with me. Everything's going great here. She doesn't need to face her past any longer. So why exactly are you here? I got on the train just before the doors are about to close, and just before the doors are about to close, in jumps Miyako, completely out of breath.
なごみんが連絡くれた。置いていくなんてひどい。
I was being considerate, damn it.
そんな配慮いらない。なお、やっぱり私の気持ちなんてこれっぽっちも分かってない。
And we're even, because you don't get how I feel either. A small argument has kicked up between us, just like the ones we used to have before we started dating. Things have been going so well between us that this almost feels nostalgic in a good way.
私は何があろうと、なおのそばにいられたらそれでいい。二度と黙って遠くに行かないで。
I'm only going on a train ride away. It's no big deal. If you're so worried about me going outside, you should stick a leash around my neck.
次、なおが同じことしたらそうする。
I wonder what being a cat's pet feels like. Miyako must still be worried as she squeezes down on my hand. Guess I fucked up this time. I'm just going to clear out our room. You don't need to come if you don't want to.
私の部屋なのに勝手にいじられたくない。
Technically speaking, it was both of ours until we moved out here. Which means all of your belongings are also my belongings. Or what, did you leave something important behind?
違う。そんなものなお以外にない。
Oh, I feel so loved. Then what's the issue? You're not gonna get lonely being apart from me for a day or two, surely. Miyako won't tell me how she really feels, so I end up asking her directly. She squirms in embarrassment for a few moments before reluctantly opening her mouth.
あの部屋は、なおと私の思い出の部屋。なくなっちゃうなら最後に見ておきたい。
Not all of them are good memories.
それでも私にとっては思い出の場所。
Okay, I get it. We'll go together. It's a special place for me as well, regardless of Miyako's attachment to it. What kind of parents make their kids come home when they're not even around themselves?
向こうも話したくはなかったんでしょう。私たちのこと、もういなかったことにしたいんだから。
I've been building myself up to have some kind of talk with them when we got here, but it was a total letdown. Told you I came from a family of assholes, and we always avoid putting ourselves in inconvenient situations. For that reason, I'm surprised they even called me here to clear out my room. Though I imagined I did it to save money on hiring someone to do it instead. It still kind of smells like your room. It's really taking me back.
埃かぶってる。まずはお掃除から。
Hey! He's open a window before you start flapping that around! Miyako starts branching at dust, so I run over to the window and open it for some ventilation. The room is practically the same as we left it. It even has that familiar scent mixed in with the dusty odor. We spent some time cleaning that room together and then started relaxing just like we used to. Man, I really am getting like full-blown nostalgia from being here now.
なお、ずっと私の部屋に居座ってたもんね。
Well, because you never wanted me to leave.
なおも帰りたくなさそうにしてた。
This place felt far more comfortable than my own house. I wonder if it was because you were here or because I liked your room.
どうしてそこで部屋か私の二択が出てくるの？私一択でしょ。
I wouldn't be feeling this nostalgic if it were only because of you, Miyako. Holy shit, was it actually this room that I fell in love with?
ほこり吸って頭おかしくなっちゃったの？あ、元からおかしかったか。
Say that again, you cheeky little Miyako.
にゃーん。
Can't even fool around without kicking up more dust. Another cloud of dust is thrown into the air as we jostle on the bed, which immediately clogs my windpipe. You really took me by surprise the first time you called me over here. Thought you were totally, you know...
なお、下心スケスケな上にドキドキしてた。
Wasn't trying to make it obvious. You must have found it awkward the first time I came back here with you yourself.
なおに釣られただけ。ずっとクッションの上で正座されていて正直困惑した。
Could have fooled me. Spent the whole time making yourself at home, curling up on the bed, on the end of the bed, just like the cat you are.
何のことかにゃ？
Two of us feigned ignorance as we reminisce. Still found it weird that the first thing you ever said to me was lend me a pencil lead.
そうだっけ？
That's so heartless. You never even paid me back.
なおがずっとチラチラ私のこと見ていたのは覚えてる。
That was not! Not every 2 minutes at least, just occasionally, once in a blue moon.
金玉チラチラ？
Ugh, yuck. Went in the worst way possible. Got a new kid sitting next to you has way more emotional than stories.
なおのことはなんかネクラそうなのがいるなとぐらいにしか思ってなかった。
Your first impression of me is several times worse than I was expecting. Miyako sat by the window sparkling, and I was in the next seat over, hiding in the shadows. What makes the two of us so different in the first place, I wonder?
写真なくて仕方なしに話しかけてみたら案外気さくで慣れ慣れしい野郎だった。
Impression of me only got worse when we spoke.
ちゃんと変な人って素直な気持ちは伝えたはず。
Feels like you were putting it mildly.
なんだかもっと気持ち悪いこと聞かれた気がするけど、もう覚えてない。
Our conversation was so unimportant that you've forgotten them.
それにとっても不快な気分になったような。なんだろう、頑張ったら思い出せそう。
Just leave it as you've forgotten. Honestly, don't remember what I said myself, but we're talking about me here. Can't have been anything good. I remember you demanding I give you my lunch, actually.
ねえ、もっと素敵な思い出を記憶に残そうとは思わなかったの？
Like you'll want to talk.
なおがいきなり私のほっぺたつねってきた時のことは覚えてる。もちもちって言ってた。
I love you, springy, wingy, skinny Miyako.
くすぐったいからもちもちしないで。
Miyako just squirms around when I touch her instead of any particular protest. I still think the way you asked me to have sex with you was pretty fucked up.
覚えてない。
Liar, I heard that pause. Also, your springy cheeks tell the truth.
ほっぺた引っ張られて口を割らされる。
As nice as this is, should we really be sitting here reminiscing?
いいんじゃない？何事もないのが一番。
True.
もはや全てが遠い昔のことのよう。
Is destruction about to happen again? It was pretty long ago if you think about it. Maybe save that talk for when you become an old lady.
なおじいじ。
Fuck getting old. You think you'll still keep meowing to everything when you get that old? Personally, I think you're already too old to be doing it.
にゃー？
You're cute when you do it, that I'm having second thoughts. You're so cute when you do it that I'm having second thoughts. But seriously, you are getting too old for that. No more purring in public. Except when it's just the two of us.
独占欲強すぎにゃ。二股クズ野郎のくせに。
That's exactly why, actually. I want everything.
私だけでは満足できないと？
Nope. Give me everything you own, Miyako.
うん。お肉は嫌。
So you'll give me everything but your meat?
いや。
God, you're easy. Like kindergarten test level easy.
じゃあどうしたら信じてくれるの？
I was just messing around, but Miyako snuggles up to me and stares into my eyes. You really trying to make me say, you slutty little Miyako?
あげるのは私なんだから、なおにはいっぱい欲しがってもらわないと。
What kind of logic is that? Crap, it's still so dusty.
パタパタエッチしながら掃除すればいい。
I'll be too hard to do any flopping, and you do realize you just came out and said it, right?
いまいちだった初めて。 ここでやり直そう。
It wasn't great, was it? You realize it was because you cried back then that I ended up with this crazy ass fetish?
今でも土壇場で逃げたナオのことは覚えてる。ちゃんと生エッチな形で愛を証明して。
Still think that's a fucked up way to prove your love to someone?
ナオは私の中に精子いっぱいピュピューってしたくないの？
Getting so comfortable with all this doesn't give me the same thrill anymore.
なんだこのクズ野郎。
Hey, it's not like you're gonna cry from happiness every time we have sex either.
涙の代わりにお股からエッチなおつゆをいっぱい流している。
Those are some slutty tears indeed. There is not the slightest hint of a romantic mood in the air, but the two of us are getting hornier by the second.
よっと。
Wait, why are you getting out of bed?
もいしょもいしょ。
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, not safe enough. 148. Like, the text box is too see-through because opacity is apparently not a word. Or at the very least, they don't know the correct fucking use of the word. Hey, why the hell are you taking off your own clothes? Let me strip you before I fuck you. She ignores my selfish demand. She strips off everything, underwear included, until she's standing there in her birthday suit. Her long hair flutters through the air, specks of dust glistening in the sunlight around her.
ちょっときつい。
Kinda tight, Miyako says. It's school uniform, Miyako! That's exactly what we were missing. She squirms uncomfortably in her uniform, which she must have gotten ready specifically for this occasion.
やり直し
I thought this
エッチ
would
す
be
るため
good for
には
redoing our
これ
first
がいい
time
と思う。
in, Miyako says. You haven't grown much, huh?
ナオだっても
It's
う
not
伸
like
びて
you're
ない
growing
でし
anymore
ょ。
yourself, Miyako says. Get up from the bed and go stand next to her. She's like not only our height, but everything else is exactly the same as it was back then. Almost as if he slipped backwards in time.
ナオもこう
Should
な
have
ることを
anticipated this and
残し
brought
て
your
制
uniform
服
as
持
well,
ってき
Miyako
てよ。
says. Let's not get too crazy here. I may be used to kissing by now, but doing it with Miyako dressed like this and in this room makes it feel special. Love you, Miyako. Couldn't say it before, but I can't say it now. I love you too, Mao. Now, not Mao. Now, Miyako says. Why couldn't we say it before? It's so easy.
今だから
It
簡
only
単
seems
だと
easy
思う
now.
だ
It
け
was
で
impossible for us back then. Just proves we've both grown, Miyako says. I can sort of buy that argument.
ナオ
I want you to make love to me for real now, Miyako says. Sure. Just don't go telling me you've had enough halfway through.
ナオこそ
Only as long as you don't start
No,
telling me you
I
can't get it up
don't
again,
know.
Miyako says. And so you have the H scene. They done fucking. However, I'm gonna keep up the screen for now. And it's gonna fucking suck if they get back while we're still here.
ララー
Lame meow, Miyako says. The sun ends up setting before either of us are able to move. Fortunately, there's no sign of our parents returning, which leaves the house peacefully silent. Say, you think things are going well between the two of them?
元の家
Must
族
be
捨
if
て
they
てまで
ditched
く
their
っついたんだ
families to be
から
together. Not that I
言ってた
care,
じゃない
Miyako says. What are you gonna do if they give us another sibling? It's terrifyingly possible, you know.
それもした
Not
こ
our
とじゃな
problem,
い。
Miyako says. Yeah, that's true.
それにこのま
Besides,
ま
I'll
だと
probably give birth to
私
your
の
kid
方が
first
先
at
に
this
ナオに
rate,
かか
Miyako
っちゃう。
says. Let's get you preggers before graduation so Nagomin can take care of it. No way we'll be able to raise a kid, just the two of us.
ナゴミン
She's
今年で
graduating
卒
this
業じ
year,
ゃん。
so we'll have to hire her as a
ベビーシッターとして
babysitter,
召喚
Miyako
し
says. We'll do that. We have this stupid conversation while lying together in the still sticky sheets staring up the ceiling.
ナ
I
オ
want to take a bath
お風呂
now,
入り
Miyako says. Me too, carry me there.
無理
No way, I can't even
もうだ
stand,
って
Miyako says. Then lick me all over to clean me like you did with my cock, Noah says.
ナオは
Not
猫じゃ
happening,
な
you're
い
not
か
a
らダ
cat.
メ。
Cats only got the cats to
Neko
clean,
doshi na
Miyako
Eropi.
says. Damn, really? Guess I'm gonna have to reincarnate as a cat.
来世も
I
ナオ
hope
の
we're together in our
隣にい
next
たい
lives too. I want us to be together
ずっと
forever,
一緒
but
が
right
いい。
now is what's best, Miyako says. That's funny. Thought we'd gone and grown up, but we're right back to where we started.
勘違い
I
だ
was mistaken. Now I've realized that being next to you is my first priority no matter what else happens, Miyako says. You're never gonna want to stop being with me, you mean? That's great and all, but there are some other priorities you should be considering.
ナオと一
I
緒
can do
にい
anything
た
as
ら
long as I'm with you, Miyako says. Wow, I'm amazing.
すごい
No,
の
I'm amazing,
私
Miyako says. Why can't we both be amazing? It's not a competition.
ナオ
Now I've gotten really sleepy, Miyako says. Fall asleep now and you'll really fucking regret it when you wake up. Also, you might catch a cold. We're currently in need of a reason to get up and go home, Miyako says. Technically, this is our home. Can't you come up with a reason? Miyako says. Gonna make me do it, huh? Now that reminds me, Nagomi and Yo are probably worried about us. We should text them and let them know we're okay. Make them rent a car and come pick us up, Miyako says. We can't take advantage of their goodwill. Huh? I used the last of my strength to reach for my phone and notice that I've got a text. That's from Nagomi. Well, she's got to... HAH! Kirima's completely infected you. Anyway, what is it? Miyako says. He's asking if we're going to be back in time for the neighborhood fireworks show. Oh yeah, that was happening today. I love fireworks. I'd love to see some, Miyako says. Your attitude isn't lining up with your words. Can't even be bothered to move an inch. If drowning in lust with you means I miss these fireworks, I'm gonna be in a bad mood all the way to next summer. Ah, give me strength. Give me the strength to stand up and go home. Good luck, Miyako says. I thought you wanted this. Nah, but seriously. We don't want to be here when our parents get back. Let's go. Carry me now, pretty pearlies, Miyako says. You're perfectly fine. You just feel lazy because you've been lying down after the day. Come on, I'm gonna leave you behind. You worthless bastard, Miyako says. If you want to be with me forever, then you're gonna have to take the bad with the good sometimes. Now come on. Lend Miyako a hand, and when she takes her, reluctantly gets up. We then get ready to go home. The beach felt like it was on the other side of the world the first time I went, but it's really not all that far. Maybe, yeah. Just going to the other side of town felt like it where you were entering a whole new world when you were a kid. Where's the magic of life gone? The train rattles along the moonlit rails, carrying us back to the town we now call home. Hope we make it in time for the fireworks. It's been ages since I saw any. You know, we barely even brought back anything with us. Wasn't there more you wanted to keep? You're a Naokun minimalist, huh? Forever, as long as you don't get fat. Keep at it, Chubby Miyako, for my sake. We were snuggled together, bickering and bantering all the way home. We're home, safe and sound.
Oh.
なんか旅から帰ってきた我が子を迎えるみたいになってる。
It was only a short trip, but I've gotten a whole lot manlier in the time I've been gone, eh?
最近良くなってきてたのに目のクマひどくなってない？
It was also an exhausting trip.
でもよかったね。花火ちょうどこれからだよ。ワクワク。
レイラがみんなで見たいってわがまま言ってたの。ナオくんとミヤコが帰ってきてくれてよかった。
We actually met in time, huh? She was hoping to take a bath, then pass right out.
花火見る。
I'm jealous of Miyako. She took a nap on the train and now she's perked right back up.
よーし、じゃあ行くぞ。
これも我が寮のレクリエーションの一部だからね。今度こそ船員参加だよ。
You're really getting into this. What with the yukata and all. Thinking back, I'm pretty sure this is the only dorm outing that every member of the dorm has actually been present for.
ここが穴場スポットなんだけど。
It's quiet as fuck. Hold on to my hand so you don't get lost, Kirame.
ナオくん、もうミヤコと両手つないでるじゃないの。
ナオが迷子になるといけないと思って。
No, you just wanted to be a romantic.
ラブラブでようござんしたね。
つーんだ。ああ、もうすぐ花火上がるみたいだよ。キラメ、こっちこっち。
レイラ、引っ張らないで。引っ張らないで。
なお、人多すぎて見えない。
Really? I guess you're just fine.
じゃあその無駄な身長よこして。
How?
抱っこ。
How will that make things easier? You really need to start thinking about your age already.
じゃあなおしゃがんで。
Why? So that I can't see the fireworks either. Whoa! I do as I'm told, at which point Miyako straddles my shoulders and claps me on the head.
おお、高い高い。
The man does not seem happy. I mean, I guess now this is gonna be the CG instead of me having to censor, you know, ruining her fucking vagina. My neck feels like it's gonna break.
折れてもいいと思うぐらいこの眺めに感動している。
We also see an idiot over here. Do you even realize how much you're embarrassing yourself right now?
平気。みんな花火に夢中。そしてなおは私に夢中。
Only because you're so heavy that I can't look up. I can hear the fireworks going off in the distance, and you can see the lights scattering over the waves a few moments later.
花火。私の次に美しい。
Were you always such a narcissist?
こうして下々の者たちを見下ろすと、なんだか王女様になった気分。
Carrying it so you can look up at the fireworks and not down on the commoners. Stop wasting my strength here.
見てる見てる。
Unfortunately, I don't have the means to check for myself, so I just have to take her at her word.
ピュー。
Can't be such a kid sometimes.
にゃあ。
Prove him a point.
儚くも散りゆく。花火とはまるで人の一生を見ているかのよう。
Now we've gone too far towards the other extreme.
来年も再来年も、そして100年後も、なおと一緒にこの海で花火を見たい。
100 years might be a bit of a stretch.
もう、夢のないこと言わないで。ほあ、みやこがなおくんに肩車されてる。いいなあ、特等席。私もなごみにやってもらおう。
どうして私なのかな。ようちゃんにやってもらいなよ。
俺にバカップルの真似事させようとすんな。
私たちバカップルだって。
Can you blame him? Anyone would think the same, seeing you having the time of your life on my shoulders.
ウェイ、バカップルウェイ。
If you're happy about that, then show it. You look dead inside. Not that I can see from down here.
なおの方がひっどい顔してた。残業で疲れてふらふら帰ってきたリーマンみたい。
God, I do not want to grow up.
私がちゃんとお家でベッドを温めておいてあげるから安心して働いてきて。
Or we can just get a pet cat. The only thing you should be warming up for me in advance is my dinner.
毎日お肉になるけどそれでもいいのなら。
I'm not gonna bitch about what's on the menu. I'm not you.
お昼はお日様でぬくぬく。夜はなおでぬくぬく。
I'm starting to feel opposed to the idea of us getting together forever.
あのぬくもりは嘘だったって。
Is the warmth the only thing you care about, woman?
どうやら私たちここまでみたい。
I do not try to break up with me when we're watching fireworks.
ピュー、ドピルリリ。
Did you just make an ejaculation sound?
来年は一人増えてるかもね。
Surely that's even more reason for you to get down from my shoulders.
もう限界なの？なお、もっと鍛えて。今日みたいなエッチ、これからいっぱいするんだから。
Someone save me from this cat! She never stops being in heat!
ねえ、なお。
What now?
ずっとこのままがいい。
We stay like this forever and your weight's gonna make me shrink.
それでも、このままがいい。
He shouts out towards the ocean just as loud as fireworks going overhead. We can't stay like this forever, though, because tomorrow I'm gonna fall even more in love with you.
あさってはどうなるの？
I'll start to hate you a little more, but the day after that, I'll start to love you a little more again. Then, anyway, that basically is things staying the same.
なおもとうとう愛の真理へとたどり着いた。
Whatever, just get down already. My legs and shoulders are dying over
こ
here.
のまま未来へ向かって進め。二股クズ野郎丸。
Don't shout my horrific past for all to hear.
なおが怒った。
I never thought I'd get to see Miyako smile again after I ran here to the beach. Never ever think I'd want to be with her again. But now I do. I'll be with forever, no matter what happens.
なんか
Oh, a lot of this to Kirame, and you, who's probably bored staring out the window somewhere to watch these fireworks. And of course, to Miyako, who never thought about giving up on me. Not even one thing but different. I doubt things would have ended up like this. But I'm glad I am here now with Miyako and Kirame. And all the rest of them. That's how I truly feel. Now, I don't trust Miyako to not immediately be all over the mans after the ending credits. Nagami bonus scenes unlocked. You can view them from the event menu. Okay, never mind. They did not go for a final round. Color me surprised.
鑑賞モードだよ
Yes, there's always the soundtrack I have playing on the fucking event, on the fucking extra menu. Also, I opened the wrong menu.
思い出にすがるしか
That's the
ない
one
な
I
んて哀
wanted.
れね
Okay, that's kind of funny. Like, the Nagamin 1 is Certain Apron, Nagamin 2 is, Backshot Roulette. Number 3 is fucking drunk goddamn Kirame in her fucking underwear again. One of these is not like the others. One of these doesn't feel like it belongs. Anyways, next time we'll be starting Kirame's route, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next time. Bye-bye.